MotorWeek is made possible by Auto Value and Bumper to Bumper and TireRack.com.
Hey guys, if you've been following our Maxton project, you can tell it's coming along pretty well. One thing we haven't done yet is the seat. The interior is the last piece of this puzzle. This is what's left of our driver's seat, and you can see we've got some problems, but we got a guy that can fix it. Josh from Classic Canvas. Thanks for having us, man. Have you seen this kind of seat before?
Yep, common all the time with the race car guys. Seats always last, so we'll take this, get rid of this, make a new one out of black vinyl, make it look a lot better.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Well, let's get into it and see how it works.
Let's get going. Damaging the seat covers to break it.
And that way the hog ring is going around it.
Especially as the covers.
So you do this this outer skin first, and then you lay the seat cushion in and just make sure you have the fit.
So then this piece just drops in to finish the finish everything else, and you want it kind of snug because it just drops in there.
Right.
And then it'll attach in the back, and then it'll attach in the front.
So you just clip out the hog rings so you can stretch it a little further and then reinstall.
Yep, you have to remove those first ones are almost just temporary to kind of locate the cover, and then as you get things finalized, you can go back and make those little micro adjustments. So basically just the match marks, you're making your alignment marks so you know where your pieces fit together basically. So we're gonna draw out where we want it because the old stuff wasn't usable. And then by laying this out, we tack glue this in like it would be, and we'll go around and transfer all those marks to your top piece, and then the same thing on the sides. Everything gets transferred over.
So that is literally a map. So when you're stitching it back together, even though they're two convex and concave surfaces, the registrations stay true.
Give you those marks, and that way you know where you need to be.
Now you're laminating these two materials together. That's just gluing them with adhesive and mating the two surfaces.
Yep, so that way they'll stay together, they won't shift and create a wrinkle between the material and the foam, which is almost impossible to get out. And then we're gonna actually, we use a really low temp cheap glue so that it doesn't, we actually don't want it to hold once the cover's installed, so the steam will break this bond, and then they'll actually, if you is a wrinkle, you can work it out later, where if you use the same glue that we would use normally, you wouldn't be able to get it back apart. So we typically do across the inserts first, and we're kind of working center out basically as best you can.
Is there a name for the style of stitch that you're running across that?
Just it'd be like a standard pleat, just sewn through, where instead of having the, versus maybe like the tuck and roll, which would have a blind stitch, you'd just see the fold in the material, but you wouldn't see the stitch on top. Then basically we're just gonna glue these folds down and cut up into about here. We're gonna split it right about there, and then this will be the lip that goes over the front of the seat.
So I don't know about you. I kind of like the old one better.
Right.
I like to see my seat foam. Make sure it's still good.
Make sure it's still good. You can inspect your seat there, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna fit in these, but man, they look incredible.
No, but they'll be ready to go for whoever can, so absolutely.
Well, Josh, I appreciate it very much, man.
Thank you.
Let you wrap up this other one. Guys, if you have any questions, comments, hit us up right here at MotorWeek.